Hello everybody, Duty Casual here. Now, what we're going to be looking into today is the horrible and just horrible story time. Like, we're not like talking Tana Mojo type of things, like talking in front of the camera type of things. No, it's not as severe as that, but it's like, how do I describe it? Leafy. That's all I can describe it as. So we're gonna be talking about that. They have the generic CS:GO stuff. It's all good. So gameplay, commentary type things. So yeah. Um, yeah. So I'm looking. So before we start, I'm looking into intros, and I'm kind of just gonna kind of roll for a little while with just OBS. Because I like the little, this board, that. Um, Second, I want to try to, do more for the channel and do more, and yeah. Oh, so I want to try and invest in that. Second, this one, this again. I just want to give my opinion on this. So this person, with okay, third thing. Please do not send any hate to any channels. I really do not condone that. I don't like targeted harassment. I don't condone it. But anyway, let's just get in. So yeah. Yeah. So please don't attack them. Now this was a video released now here's the thing, now here's the thing. With the thing with storytime videos, that they will just eat it up. Like, and they'll just, like, chisel it up. Everyone eat it up, except, like, I don't know. But, let's go. And it's how the street got me put on an FBI watch list. I mean, there's only a few things that would put you on an FBI watch list. For example, let's look. I probably got this. So what is it that we have? How, like, unless you, like, post, like, a bunch of guns saying you're going to an event, you won't be put on an FBI watch list. Something like what I just mentioned, that would put you on a watch list, maybe. But, I mean, I've watched this video, but yeah, let's go.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Units here, and today I'm actually explaining of why I got suspended for like 3 days from school for 8 tweets, and I got somehow put on a watch list for a couple of days and whatnot. So I just want to explain what exactly happened. I'm going to tell you guys my mistakes and my mistakes and my mistakes because I was a dumbass.
Really gotta specify my mistakes 3 times. And I just mentioned something. Either this person failed to get it to 10 minutes to get that cheese, or they just didn't have enough effort. Okay, it's the same thing. Both same type of deal. They just can't, and I felt like, no, this is just my speculation. But saying my mistakes 3 times, well, yeah, like kind of forcing it to get it to 10 minutes, so you can put ads. Do that. Yeah, that's good. Continue.
Happened when I tweeted that out is just nothing happened. So I tweeted that out, tweeted, stupid stuff, and I was like, I wish the school would blow up. And I tweeted that.
Now, let me just clarify. You saying that I wish the school would blow up, that isn't going to put you on a watch list. That isn't. that isn't. Also, can I just mention, I don't watch Fortnite. I don't care for it. In fact, I hate it. If you question my profile picture, I got that as a joke. Hang on. Real quick. Now if you want to explain that, that was a joke. Now, the thing, that was a joke, and if, no, so that was a joke, my profile picture was a joke, Fortnite, it was a joke, it was a joke, because someone in the Discord, had that as a profile picture, and I thought it was funny, so I decided to use it for my, YouTube profile picture. Anyway, let's, continue.
That out, and what happened when I tweeted that out is just nothing happened. So I went to class. I don't use my real name on anything or anything like that. I mean, I sometimes tweet. The officer, it's a girl officer waiting right there, and she's like, come here. And then on a piece of paper, she tells me, she looks at me, she's like, ever. The principal finally comes up to me and talks to me, and she's like, why would you do that? And I was like, it was a joke, and then I joked around and said, yeah, I have a lot of bombs on me. And this officer grabs me by my hands and puts them behind my back and starts checking me. He starts checking my pockets. I'm like, yo.
Sorry, I just want to find a point to stop. So it isn't just the video type of deal. 100%, walking into a, room. I guess time with a problem with storytime, YouTubers, they don't have anything to prove it. And, I don't know, but I like where they got to mention everything. I don't know, just wanted to stop at point so it doesn't feel like I can stop.
If you want, I could take off my sweater, because I had this big coat on. I was like, if you want, I could just take off my coat. I don't have bombs on me.
Well, what is it? Is it the sweater or is it the coat? So sorry for whisper screaming. As you see, it is 2:40. So that.
It was a joke. He checks me and everything like that, and he frisked me and important person, and he's like, well, you seem smart. And then I was like, to know each other, we're actually pretty cool now, which is, anyways, past down. We get to know each other. He's like, you seem too, sorry for my computer. He said, you seem too intelligent to be doing all this and to be going to jail. Because I was talking to him with I was like, why did you do this? I was like, nah, man, it was just a joke. And when I didn't expect for, FBI to listen on to me and to examine me because I'm not a very important person. And he's like, well, you seem smart. The grades. He was just talking to me. And he's like, you'll be big one. To know each other. And then after that, he's like, okay, well, we're going to wait on my chief to come over to the school and talk to me about it. He wants to talk to me about it.
Can I just say, they won't bring out, the chief of police for this thing. And saying, I hope this, I said this, so saying, now, he mentions it, I don't know if I skipped it, but, come across it.
And I was like, okay, so I waited there, a whole bunch of administrators were walking in and out, seeing me because I'm anything like that. But I was just talking to them. That's crazy how, FBI from Washington contacted, blah, 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 blah. And so his chief.
So, to tell you all, so apparently in this story, the FBI from Washington, D.C. told his police department about that tweet. Now, let's see, what, how much, hang on. I just want to see. If he has a Twitter. Let's see his Twitter.
You were so close.
He has 1,000 followers. Now, I'm not complaining, 1,000 followers is good, but you won't be able to be noticed enough. Like, besides, like, maybe a couple retweets, you won't be noticed enough to have the FBI called on you. That just won't happen. Especially by the tree community. Just made, like, some dumb thing. Now, I honestly don't believe this is real, but, you know, yeah. Honestly, just believe that. Like, you can't have, like, it just seems out of place for the FBI to call in on someone with 1,000 followers. I think they only have one follower, but still.
Finally gets there. I never get to meet the chief. He leaves the room, talks to the chief. Him and the chief are talking, and they come back. The officer that I'm cool with comes back, talks to me. He's like, you want the good news or the bad news first? Me and him were just talking like that. We had like a group of people in there talking to our principal, and so they tell them to get out. Like, I feel important right now. Like, you know, they're clearing out the whole room for me to talk to, you know, the people. And I was like, just give me the bad news first. He said, the bad news is that you're going to be suspended for 3 days and you're going to be put on a watch list. And I was like, wait, a watch list? Like, what do you mean a watch list? He's like, he told me that, not that, you know, terrorist watch list where you can't fly anymore or anything like that. He said you're going to be put on a watch list where they're monitoring you. And I was like, that's pretty, you know, that's pretty weird. And so he's like, but the good news is that you're not going to jail. You're just going to be suspended for 3 days. You come back and you're not going to jail. He told me.
Not that I can believe. Probably not the watch list, but getting suspended for 3 days, that I can definitely believe. Just good.
Really not, guys. I'm not suicidal, okay? I go to the count. So escorts me to a counselor because I have to talk to a counselor so she can deem out if I'm suicidal or not. But it's like that. I'm not in a cult, okay? He escorts me to a counselor because I have to talk to a counselor so she can deem out if I'm suicidal or not. Which I'm really not, guys. I'm not suicidal, okay? I go to the counselor's office, and this is around 11 a.m. Like, all this stuff happened within an hour or so. I go to the counselor's office, and I talk to her, and me and her get to know each other. And what freaked me out is, like, I asked to go to the restroom, and then she had to be with me 24/7. Like, she literally had to be next to me. Like,
now that would be get you put on a watch list. Now that was just.
I'm exposed. A lot of people know about my YouTube now, and a lot of people know about my Twitter, and it's just a known fact now, which sucks because she had to asking, what's your YouTube, you know? And I don't want people to know my YouTube, so don't ask me for my YouTube. If you know me, well, if you're watching this video, that makes no sense, people. Anyways, so the time goes on, and basically they're just like, you're suspended and just come back Wednesday, and I basically go and get on my work. And that's really it. If you're wondering about those tweets that I tweeted the other day about, you know, people watching my Twitter, how I said it's a waste of the time on their part watching my Twitter, then you understand now.
Now, he did say his tweets got deleted. And, so this could very well be fake. He could have never posted that. But, you know, but anyway, that's it. Please do not tag them with YouTube out.